So when it rains, it pours. So it looks like the Dixon household, Robyn Dixon and Juan Dixon, might be really going to try to keep her job over at the Real Housewives of Potomac. Because according to Jeff Goodman over at Stadium, Coppin State has parted ways with Juan Dixon. Was Juan Dixon fired? Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So, we've been following this story since it broke. We talked about this months ago, this lawsuit against Juan Dixon and the Coppin State University. So according to this new report, they're saying that Juan Dixon is no longer working there. So before we get into what this reporter is reporting, let me just remind you what the Baltimore Brew initially reported about this lawsuit. We can't get into the nitty-gritty because of community guidelines, so I apologize. Be sure to check out my other video where I do talk explicitly about what's in this lawsuit. So a Coppin State University assistant basketball coach catfished, allegedly, a player online into providing intimate photos and texts, then blackmailed him into videotaping a sexual encounter before publicizing the material. When the player resisted further demands for sex, a lawsuit was filed in Baltimore City Circuit Court, alleges. So the legal complaint says, quote, by information and belief, Lucian Brownlee, a former guard who served as a director of player development and director of basketball operations, harassed, tormented, and essayed the player, Eben Williams, before publishing intimate material he had obtained from the student. Coppin basketball coach Juan Dixon, also star of Real Housewives of Potomac, who was named in the complaint, allegedly failed to take action when informed of Brownlee's actions. So this is where this whole lawsuit has gotten a lot of attention because it was connected to Real Housewives of Potomac star Juan Dixon. You may have recalled in the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion, Robyn denied the allegations that Juan Dixon did not do what he needed to do. And I said, well, we shall see. Word on the street, according to my sources, they were actively investigating these allegations. And if Juan did what he was supposed to do, reported this situation as a mandated reporter, then he should be able to cover himself. So we don't know for sure if Juan Dixon was fired or this was a mutual decision. Okay, but I just don't see Juan Dixon leaving his good job, especially his dream job. When you think about it, this is his dream job, so much so that he's doing laundry with the director of operations. Okay, he loves his job.
Shut up! That is so stupid.
But according to Jeff Goodman, who writes for and reports for Stadium, he says this in a tweet not too long ago. Coppin State has parted ways with head coach Juan Dixon, he told Stadium. Former Maryland Terps star spent the last 6 seasons leading the Coppin program. I'm not shocked by this. As I said to you before, if Juan did not protect himself in regards to making sure that if these allegations were brought to him, that he reported it to his boss. If he didn't cover himself, I knew his job would be in jeopardy. And I know a lot of people have been waiting to hear what is happening. The last that I heard, according to my sources, that they were investigating this whole situation. We have to keep something in mind. Yes, this story would have gotten some light, because, you know, it is an HBCU. It was, all right, breaking news, y'all. Okay, one of my sources just texted me, and all I see is, yes, he was fired. I'm keeping my fourth wall in. Literally, as I'm recording this video, I get a text because I had to reach out to some sources. And I said, do we know if any of this information is true? Even though I do believe Jeff Goodman, he's a real journalist, for the love of Portia. and he reports for Stadium. And this is a statement to Stadium. All right. So, but now my source is confirming to me, literally in the middle of this video, yes, he was fired. That is a direct quote. Allegedly. I'm just going to add allegedly. So I'm not surprised by this. This is, first of all, it's sad for Juan because I know this is his dream job. You know, from being someone that played basketball and now coaching basketball and being fired. Let's think about the ramifications from being fired, let go, parted ways. Even if they put it out nicely and say that he was we parted ways, it was a mutual decision. Let's be honest. What college or school is going to take Juan Dixon now? I've heard from people that were very familiar with the basketball world that said if this situation plays out where he's let go from Coppin, this could ruin his opportunities for getting into another university. And let's be honest, Coppin's going to try and protect their neck right now. First of all, Juan, because he's on a reality show that millions of people watch, is bringing more attention to the school, much not needed attention to the school and this lawsuit. As I said to you before, we don't know the circumstances surrounding the parting of ways between Juan Dixon and Coppin State, but what we do know is that this lawsuit had been looming. And if Juan did not really cover himself, now he's lost his job. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. So what does this mean for Robyn Dixon? A lot of you have been asking for Robyn to be fired. There were all kinds of rumors Robyn's been fired. Does this give her an actual storyline? They've married each other. Now he's lost his job. Is this going to be a part of his storyline? Now he probably can talk more freely about it on the show because now he's not working for Coppin State. Or is this going to lead to more trouble? And this will lead to her next storyline. We're going to get a divorce because everything that happened, all the drama, everyone hating on our relationship, now we're going to get a divorce. Maybe, possibly. Do you want to even hear or see that story play out?
Move, you dirty blood clot, you bad-minded witch of you wicked demonic serpent, you.
Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to the news. Are you even surprised that Juan Dixon has been, I'll just quote, parted ways with Coppin State? What do you believe? And what do you think or want for season 8 of The Real Housewives of Potomac? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse.